Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and almost a year ago, I was invited to come down to Game Master's grand opening in Westview. I actually went through, took some videos, showed you around the place. In fact, you can find the video on Phil's official website here. It's right here, DGA Vlogs, Game Master Pittsburgh, new location and walkthrough, 6/27/2022. I can't believe it's already May of 2023. Anyway, so Phil invited me back to walk through the store, compare the store as it was then to what it is now, and I even sat down and did an interview with him, which you'll hear in a couple of moments. For those of you that have never heard of Game Masters before, they are situated in Westview, Pennsylvania. If you go to their official website, I'll put a link in the below description. You can learn more about what they do. Their phone number on the very top, 412-367-4414, should you have any questions. They are open Monday and Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 9 p.m.-ish. They are closed on Sundays. Extra amenities that they have a family bathroom with changing table. They've got ADA compliant with ramps to lower gaming area, a quiet low stimulation room. It's off to the side, really nice and cozy. You've also got various TVs that are mounted on the walls. People can connect their laptops to them and run various RPGs or whatnot. So he's added a lot since the last year that I've covered his store. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take a moment and see what Phil has to say. All right, so this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and we're here with business owner Phil Glotfelty at Game Masters in Westview. So Phil, how long have you been in this business?
Too long. No,
Too long.
27 years.
27.
Last April 1st.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and a year at this location, almost a year at this location, but 27 years altogether. We opened on, I actually paid extra money to open on April 1st to my original landlord because I didn't think this would last. So I wanted to open on April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I was.
I was like, I'll give you a few $100 if I get to open in April instead of May. They're like, sure, what the heck?
Uh-huh. Well, you did recently move from the Babcock Boulevard location to the one in Westview here. Do you miss the old place?
No.
No.
Not the least.
Really? You didn't find it cozy or anything?
It was very cozy. In fact, so cozy I could hardly get anything into the place anymore. I mean, we went from 1,000 square foot to 5,000 square feet.
Woo.
And it was like, I mean, you saw the store. I mean, it got to the point especially right before the pandemic. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got to the point where we were stacking things on top of things, and mm-hmm. then putting things on top of that. Mm-hmm. So it was time, and I knew it was time, and we were looking before the pandemic, and then the pandemic hit.
Right.
So, and after the pandemic, everybody was unsure what was going on during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. But we made it through, and then I had this opportunity, and we just jumped at it.
Cool. Did you face any unique challenges with the move, or was it pretty standard and easy?
My God, no! It was awful.
I believe it.
It was crazy. We actually moved the store in one day.
One whole day.
One day. Mm-hmm. Literally, I got a list of like 15 people to help me. Mm-hmm. I had them write down, sign a form because you had, mm-hmm. and we got a truck and we had this whole plan. We'll get like 8 people here and 8 people at the other store, mm-hmm. or 7 people, and we'll put everything on pallets and we'll move it up. We'll do it all in one day. And then other people started asking, hey, can I help? And I'm like, absolutely. If you want to show up, please show up. We had 60 people show up.
That is awesome.
And it was just crazy. It got to the point where I'm like, we had so many people. I'm like, have some pizza,
mm-hmm.
we'll get to you. And it was great. The whole community came out, and it was just spectacular. After 26 years, mm-hmm. We had like everybody come out, and mm-hmm. people were just showing up. Hey, what can I do? It was spectacular.
That's awesome.
It was.
Do you have any unique challenges now?
Yes, I keep running into stuff. Yeah, I mean, before I only have I still had gaming tables at the old place. We mm-hmm. were the first store, I think, in Pittsburgh to really have in-store gaming. Mm-hmm. But we would have nights, like, all the role players would be one night, or all the board gaming was one night, because we didn't have the room.
Right.
Now, with all the room that we have with our game room, we can have multiple things going on at once.
Right.
So now I'm like a giant event coordinator, which is not what I expected. So I'm constantly getting people in. I'm constantly trying to come up with new ideas to get people to have fun. We're constantly trying new games out. We're constantly trying, we have the Day of Developers coming out on May 20th. That's going to be great. We're going to have local developers in. It's constantly coming up with ideas to get people in so they can, meet gamers and meet other gamers and play games and
that's
meet
awesome.
developers. Great.
Cool. What kind of products do you offer? I know this.
They don't know that.
They don't know this.
So we have collectible card games,
Uh-huh.
board games, role-playing games, miniatures, in-store gaming, and almost 1,000 board games in our library that you can come in and you can sit down and play.
Cool.
Obviously they'll see in your film, they'll see in the video, they'll see all the our selection. We got one of the largest selections of these kind of games in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of events do you run now, and what would you like to run in the future?
Oh, I don't know. I know what I'm running, but I don't know what I'm going to run in the future. Again, we're constantly. I have a, it's kind of funny because having such a wonderful community, sometimes I don't even have to come. They just come to me and they give me the ideas, and then I look good.
Oh, there you go.
Great.
Win-win.
Because obviously I'm the dumb guy in the room.
Yeah.
But right now we do Pokemon tournaments, we do Flesh and Blood tournaments, we do Magic tournaments, we do casual Commander, we do a networking of board game nights. But then we have we do Blood on the Clock Tower, which is really fun. We just started that a few months ago.
Cool.
Which is a really cool game. And of course we do Dungeons and Dragons Adventure League, and then we do Pathfinder Society. But I think our big events right now, we're going to be doing Free RPG Game Day. That's coming up. We've done 2 Day of the Developers this year, where we get local developers to come in, and you can come in and meet the developers, and they'll show you their game, whether they're in Kickstarter mode, they're in production, or whether they're just play testing it. So that's a lot of fun. So there's always some sort of event that we are trying to get up and running.
Cool.
So.
Nice.
And the next idea would be any idea you want to give me.
Well, there's a lot of people that play chess, but I don't know how you're gonna.
I called the local chess.
Pittsburgh Chess Club,
and I told them, hey, if you want a place to play, we can make it happen.
That's cool. You've got the room. Do you have any sales going on right now, or any hot items that you want to?
We got a lot. Well, there's always something new. I swear, I had this little store, and now I got this big store. I'm running out of room.
So you have to buy a bigger store now. Yeah.
Oh my God, I think I do. I can't do that.
You need an Amazon warehouse or something.
I mean, there's always something new. I mean, we get stuff every day. I think I average something like 3 orders a week.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's nuts. And I have to figure out how to put everything up in here. What did we just get in lately? I mean,
you got the Great Wall.
Great Wall came in, which is a great worker placement game. We just got the new Masters of the Universe game, which is a really light, fun romp of a game.
Bunch of Final Girl stuff in. I saw.
Final Girl. Second season just came out.
Moonraker came in.
Moonraker came out. I think one of the most unique deck building games that's out there. So there's always something new, and then we have small companies too all the time. We had BA Games that was it Cult of the Deep. We just restocked that.
Cool.
Which I think is a great social deduction game. We just got a restock on Blood on the Clock Tower, talking about that. So there's always something new. I mean, and they have Azul just came out with their little mini game, which is kind of nice.
Cool.
So that's a great game.
What games do you like to play when you get the chance?
Oh. I like cooperatives mostly. It's a little easier for me to play cooperatives. So I really enjoy cooperative games. What were we just playing? We just did Tainted Grail a little bit. I love that game. We were doing, and I'm waiting for the restock on this, is the Return to the Dark Tower.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, is that a great game? So I really enjoy that. I like cooperative games. I like games where I get to interact. And of course, I love role-playing games. So, I mean, we're constantly playing some. We just finished we had a 2-year Pathfinder game we just finished up.
Wow.
So I don't know what we're going to play next. I think something weird. We'd like to play like the offbeat stuff. So I think we're either going to do Twilight 2000.
Wow.
Or we're going to do some Free League. Free League is always fun games.
Cool.
Either that. We just finished Conan last year before the Pathfinder. So I don't know what we'll do next. I don't make those decisions.
She-
I'm told.
Yeah. Ida Lee here was looking at the Aliens RPG. I've never heard of that before.
That's Free League.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's great.
Amazing.
It's a great game. Aliens are tough though. Oh my god.
I believe it.
Oh my god. I think the best move. It's an alien run.
Yeah, right.
But it's good. They give you the whole universe to really play in. So you
That's
can
cool.
actually. It's a much fuller game than you would think it is.
Cool.
It's just not like, we're going to kill aliens and that's it. No, there's a whole world to play in.
Nice.
So.
Well, lastly, is there anything that you would like to talk about that we didn't cover?
Calm down.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, this is a place for gaming community.
Mm-hmm.
Come down, check out the store, come and take a look. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about having fun. It's all about meeting other gamers. It's all about, doing what we do. So,
Well, you've got the board game nights on Tuesdays, and
Tuesdays.
I'm Saturday. You typically run something too, right?
Well, Saturday afternoon. We're just trying to grow that now. Our Tuesday nights are a big night. It's really weird. Our weekdays are huge. My weekends are
Well, now the sun's coming out, everyone wants to go outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. So, come out. Just come out and play and meet some people and have a good time.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Phil. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
And there you have it, folks. A special thanks to Phil for taking the time to sit down with me and answer a few questions. If you are interested in visiting his website, I'll put a link in the below description for you. I'll also include a link to the prior walkthrough that I did almost a year ago. If you're interested in my content, I have an official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. I also have a YouTube channel that has a bunch of stuff on it. I've got over 11,000 different videos, board games, video games, miniatures. I even dabbled in Dungeons & Dragons 5e for a short period of time. So feel free to subscribe, donate, whatever you kids do nowadays, AOL, ICQ, I don't know. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.